you get a new watch for Christmas, then make it look like a real bracelet watch just by adding a Speidel watch bracelet. Or if you didn't get a new watch for Christmas, make your old watch look better than new by replacing that old-fashioned cord with the extra-wide, extra-glamorous Fiesta bracelet by Speidel.
That goes for men, too. A genuine Speidel band will make your watch look richer, more expensive, whether it's a new watch or an old one. Genuine Speidel bands are useful. Absorb shock. Protect your watch.
They're a real necessity for girls who work. Glamorous to wear with every outfit. So convenient for your glove. In this thrilling gift case, the Golden Harvest at your jeweler's for only $9.95, including tax. The extra-wide Fiesta, $13.50.
For men, the mighty new Sir Galahad in that unique gift case, $14.95, including tax. Remember, your watch looks swell with the new Speidel.
Yes, your watch looks grand with a Speidel band.
Well, I'll be. The trouble that some people go to in order to do the wrong thing when the right one is so simple. My poor man, are you preparing baked calves for breakfast?
Don't be funny. What would you do if your bed was too short and your feet refused to stay under the blanket?
Oh, you make it so easy for me. Why, I'd buy me a mattress long enough for all of me to stay in bed.
Yeah, sure, for a lot of extra money because, well, I'm taller than most people.
Why, man, don't you know that you may select any Sealy mattress you wish, the famous Sealy Rest or a Sealy Orthopedic, and have it built up to 6 inches longer than regular without 1 penny of extra cost? Yes, friends, next time invest in Rest, Sealy Rest, built for healthful comfort. See your Sealy dealer in Inglewood, Pacific Furniture, 147 North La Brea Avenue. In Long Beach, Aaron Schultz, 321 American Avenue and 4321 Atlantic Boulevard. Also, Aaron Schultz in Bellflower and in Anaheim.
Yeah, that ought to do it.
Now that you've seen part 1 of human bondage, let's turn to our Westinghouse program. Easy on the eyes. Say, I guess we all agree to that.
Well, a close-up often is easier on the eyes when you're watching television. And you can have a giant close-up whenever you want it with the amazing new Westinghouse electronic magnifier. Now, only the Westinghouse sets have this wonderful electronic magnifier that give you a giant, clear, crisp close-up whenever you turn this knob. For example, here's an entertainer at her piano as you'd see her on a standard-size picture. Now, just switch on the electronic magnifier and there. You're so close you can follow every facial expression, every gesture. So wonderfully close. So easy on your eyes. Now, this Westinghouse set has a 12.5-inch picture tube. But with the electronic magnifier, you get an image almost as big as you'd get with a 20-inch tube. Amazing, isn't it? Suppose, for instance, that you want to get a closer look at, well, say my necklace. Just turn your Westinghouse magnifier knob and there. You can almost tell whether it's real or not. Yes, with this set, you get real big picture television, and you get it at small picture price.
Yes, and you can save on installation costs, too, when you buy a Westinghouse set. Look, 10, 20, 30, 40, up to $45. You save all this because in many localities with the new Westinghouse television sets, you don't need any roof installation. Why, you don't even need an indoor antenna. And the reason is Westinghouse builds the antenna right inside the cabinet. A wonderful Westinghouse improvement. And your stations come in so clear. Yes, and these new Westinghouse sets bring you even more. Westinghouse Synchro Tuning. Tune in for the best picture, and you get the best sound automatically. Come on in my store and see the new line of Westinghouse television sets. It's your biggest dollar's worth in television.
I just went to the hotel and changed my clothes. You know, I saw one of those bathing girls, those French girls in one of those French bathing suits. It's wonderful what they do with two crepe Suzettes, you know. This guy is worse than the other guy over there. I'll take my drink to another table.
Stop! Look at your watch. Remember, when you look at your watch, they look at your watch band. Your watch looks swell with a new Speidel. Yes, your watch looks grand with a Speidel band.
I thought it was you. It sounded like advertising the minute that you said stop. But that won't do you any good. I told you in television, you have to show people things on the screen. They don't always see it, but you have to show it to them anyhow.
All right, then I'll show them this mighty new Sir Galahad by Speidel. This Sir Galahad will make any man's watch look richer, more expensive, and will add to his wrist the look of power, of strength.
Well, that may be, but it's very dull. Very dull advertising. Television is something new. It's a new medium. I'll show you. I've got it all fixed out. Waiter, will you bring your orchestra, please? Here, waiter. You see, in television, ladies and gentlemen, I must explain, the sponsor can't afford much money yet. So in television, this becomes a whole orchestra, you see. And the conductor of our orchestra tonight is none other than Maestro Sam Hearn. Samuel, I greet you. Sam, it is my endeavor to change advertising the world over. I need your assistance. Tonight, I would like to do it in symphonic form. See? Will you follow me?
Yes, I will.
You just try to explain what I say. Ladies and gentlemen, Speidel, who makes the marvelous watch bands for ladies and men, good advertising, you see,
Very good.
presents that modern symphony, the title of which is Crime Does Not Pay. Neither does television. Then what you do? See, you start the, the symphony. Oh, no, that would be no good on this. That's all right for the Lone Ranger. No, I tell you, I will explain. This is a little story. See, I'm going to speak of Speidel watch band, but in an interesting way.
I see.
The place is the living room of a beautiful mansion, outside of which there is taking place a terrific storm. That's the idea. I'll later tell them this is not in California, so they don't get mad, you see. Now, into the house sneaks a burglar through a rusty door. I could have had him come through the window, but you can't do that on a violin, you see. Now, the burglar is coming to the house to steal one of Speidel's Galahad. I'll have to call up the sponsor and ask him what it is. Watch band. That's the watch band. Now, the burglar picks up the watch band and it expands. He let go too quickly, but here's the idea. This is the silly part of the story, Sam. You must follow me. Yes. This burglar could go in any jewelry store and buy a Speidel Galahad watch band for $14.95.
So,
Yeah, but this burglar prefers to steal. See? Each man to his own hobby, you know? Now, in the house there is a dog. The dog is asleep. It's dark. The burglar trips over the dog, and the dog howls. It's a Doberman Pinscher, you know. However, the barking of the dog awakens the bird. The Speidel will kill me, I know that. Now, the burglar is after, he wants to steal this Speidel, which is a beautiful watch band, you know. No, it's much more beautiful. This watch band is much more beautiful. No, it's not. Much more beautiful. Well, that's all. That's like that. You see, anyhow, this is very interesting to you. The woman who owns the house comes into the house very quietly. That was perfect. Now, she comes in the house. She is still dizzy from dancing a square dance in a roundhouse. You know what I mean? And she sees the burglar. And being a woman, she says, "Ah, you son of a gun." I didn't say that. But however, this is very interesting. You see? The girl, the woman of the house, says to the burglar, "You have come here to steal my father's Sir Galahad watch band, because you know that a watch looks grand with a Speidel band. Not till then do we know that she is a niece of Speidel." Now, a struggle happens between the two. And then a shot is heard. It's him shooting her. Then she shoots him. They both die. It saves them right for advertising. However, the symphony finishes, well, very happily. It's a happy ending. It's not that happy. The idea is that the bird marries the dog. It's an unusual thing. And the bird at the wedding gives the dog a present of a Speidel watch band. Because it's a watchdog. That's the end. That's the end. Thank you very much. Thank you. That, ladies and gentlemen, that is...
Sure is a strong word. But over the years, we at Westinghouse have learned to live by that word. Tonight's story of the sureness behind every Westinghouse product begins with a thunderstorm, a flash of lightning, a momentary dimming of the lights. A dimming, nothing more. Lightning had struck our power line, but without causing a short circuit or doing any damage. And all because of the many safety devices like this lightning arrestor developed by Westinghouse. To test the sureness of safety equipment like this, Westinghouse high-voltage laboratories make man-made lightning that shatters this pole. And in high-power laboratories, Westinghouse engineers short-circuit enough electricity to supply a city. Thousands of tests like these mean safety for American power lines, unfailing electricity for you. Taming the might of electricity until it's as safe as this little kitten is the job of Westinghouse. A job in which Westinghouse sureness forever stands guard. Whether it's for home or business, for farm or factory, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
And now let's pause for a moment and look at our program again. Can you read this? Well, it's pretty hard that far away.
Yes, but you could read those words much more easily if you had one of the new Westinghouse television sets. Then, just by turning a single knob, you could come right in close like this. See? It says electronic magnifier. And only the Westinghouse television sets have this wonderful new development that give you a real close-up whenever you want it. And all you have to do is turn this knob right here. Suppose, for instance, that you and the children are watching a Santa show with the screen set at standard size and you want a real close-up. Just turn the Westinghouse magnifier knob and instantly you're up so close you feel you could almost tell Santa, I want a new Westinghouse television set for Christmas. The exclusive Westinghouse electronic magnifier gives you a picture image half again as large whenever you want it. Takes you right into the center of the action. And now I want to tell you about another wonderful new development of Westinghouse television. It's called synchro tuning. And it means that you don't have to fuss and tinker with the dials like this whenever you want to get a good picture and good sound at the same time as you do with so many sets. Look, here's all you do. You just turn this dial to tune in for the best picture, and you get the best sound automatically. That's the miracle of Westinghouse synchro tuning. And listen, every one of the new Westinghouse television sets is equipped with a built-in antenna. Now that means that you save the entire cost of an expensive roof antenna in a great many localities. You save as much as $45.
So if you want to save money and really see television, see it at its best. Just see me. Yes, let me show you the perfect Christmas gift for all your family. The television set that has everything, the Westinghouse. Enjoy real big picture television at small picture price. Now this Westinghouse set has a 12.5-inch picture tube. And it costs only $269.95. Easy, convenient terms can be arranged. Why not come in and see me tomorrow?
The Speidel Sir Galahad for men, and this is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Sure is a strong word, but over the years, we at Westinghouse have learned to live by that word. Tonight's story of the sureness behind every Westinghouse product begins with this new Krypton lamp. Only about the size of a lead pencil, it is 10 times brighter than the sun. The new Westinghouse Krypton lamp means safety to those airplane passengers about to land in this dense fog. Here's how it works. On the ground, a line of Westinghouse Krypton lights flash in rapid succession like an animated electric sign. To pilots, these lights look like a streak of lightning guiding them safely down the runway. This series of split-second surges of light, 3 1/3 billion candle power, is designed to be seen 1,000 feet through 0-0 fog. At Tempelhof Airdrome, these Westinghouse lamps played a vital part in Berlin's airlift. At Cleveland and New York International Airports, brilliant Krypton lamps are available to shine through the fog and guide pilots to safe landings. Whether it's lights for an airport or a nightlight for a nursery, for home or business, for farm or factory, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
Now that you've seen part one of Henry IV, let's turn to our Westinghouse program. Want a real Christmas kiss? Well, naturally. How do we get one?
Just come with me and I'll show every one of you husbands how to get the warmest thank you kiss you ever got on Christmas Day. For instance, here's a gift that would rate a kiss from any woman. A Westinghouse toaster. And isn't it a beauty? It looks like Christmas, doesn't it? Just set it for light, medium, or dark, and the toast pops up exactly the way you want it. Now, there's a gift that will come in handy on Christmas morning, too. A Westinghouse automatic coffee maker. There's no watching, no stirring. It brings your coffee to the very peak of its flavor. Then it automatically keeps the coffee piping hot as long as you want it. Let's look at this one. the best waffles ever for Christmas breakfast because it's a Westinghouse automatic waffle baker. Just set it for the kind of waffles you like best. A tiny signal light tells you when it's time to pour the batter and to take the waffle out. Ladies, this is your turn. I'll bet that man of yours would love to make himself real tasty toasted cheese sandwiches on a Westinghouse sandwich grill. It toasts, fries, grills, and warms. And look at the double grilling surface. The heat is automatically controlled, and the signal light shows you just when the temperature that you want is reached. Ladies, gentlemen, make it a Westinghouse gift this Christmas, and I know it will be a merry one.
Come on in my store and get the kind of gifts your family and friends will really use. Yes, there's usefulness as well as beauty in a gift by Westinghouse. Look for the Westinghouse Christmas gift display for gifts that will be truly appreciated. Remember, everyone wants Westinghouse.
And now let's pause for a moment and look at our program again. Best place for a turkey, huh? Well, when holiday time is coming, I guess a tree is the best place, from a turkey's point of view.
Maybe so. But I'm going to show you the best place for a turkey from the point of view of the people who are going to eat it. There, in the Westinghouse electric roaster, America's favorite. You've never tasted such a delicious turkey as this electric roaster turns out. Let's lift the lid off this electric roaster. Look, it has a glass panel in it so that you can peek through if you want to watch the turkey roasting. Now, this lid makes the roaster self-basting. It saves flavor, it saves moisture. The turkey just doesn't dry out, and it won't shrink. Now, let's have a look at the bird. There. I wish you were here in the studio with me. I know you just couldn't resist it. And I'd give you a drumstick, maybe. Look, there's the Westinghouse roaster's True Temp heat control. It's calibrated to match the temperatures in your cookbook with super exactness. You just set the heat control, and the turkey cooks automatically until it's done. Now, suppose that you wanted to cook a complete meal instead of roasting a turkey in your Westinghouse electric roaster. These 3 heat-proof dishes come with the roaster. Now, in this one, I've put a ham with sweet potatoes around it, cherry cobbler in this dish, and carrots in that one. Now, I just set them on the rack. And put the rack in the roaster. There, isn't that simple? Then, turn the heat control to 375 degrees. And in an hour, the complete meal will be ready. Cooked all by itself to perfection in that wonderful help around the house, the Westinghouse electric roaster.
Help around the house is right, because the Westinghouse electric roaster plugs in wherever it's most convenient. Holiday time is coming, so come on in and see the Westinghouse electric roaster. Such a wonderful extra cooking appliance at such modest cost. Only $39.95. And you'll be especially proud of your turkey if it's cooked the extra flavorful Westinghouse roaster way.